Okay, so what we're going to look at in this step-by-step guide is creating an advertising banner. Now, you'll notice on the presentation, the success criteria says that you need to create a static advertising banner for pass level, but if you want to go for merit, what you need to do is to make it animated, some form of user interaction. So this is what we're going to look at. Okay, so first thing, we'll open up Fireworks. Just dead basic, I'm going to show you making the image background. So we'll choose the square tool, the background, and since it's recycling what have you, we'll go for green. We'll go down to the fill tool here, you can choose which colour you want. I'll go for that green. Okay. Then what we might want to do is put in some text. So use the text box tool on the toolbar. And you can type in the message, maybe recycle GB. And what we want to do is make it nice and big on the right font size and colour. So we can go down to here and make the font a bit bigger to about 40 maybe, or okay, and then next door to it you'll find the font colour. So we'll go with white for this. Okay, and then we might want to put on look here, some visits. You can see that's a bit big, so we can select it all and then maybe reduce the size a bit. About 40. Okay, now what we want to do, you remember back to the success criteria, what it needs text and graphics. So we've got text, now what we need is some graphics, and then what we can do is go for meta and give it some interaction. Okay, so to import a graphic, we just go File, Import, and then you can select one from your library. So for the case of this one, just put in any random image. Then gives you the option to draw on where you want the graphic to appear. Okay, now that gives us an advertising banner that has got text and graphics which suits the past content. Now what we want to do though is to make it one step higher and make it animated. And the way that we do that, on the side of Fireworks we've got this area where it says frames and history. What we want to do is duplicate the frames. Okay, what we need to do then, we go put your mouse down this center icon here, it will tell us that it's new or duplicate frame. What we need to do for that, select your frame and then drag it down to that center one. What that will do is copy it. Duplicate just means copy, it's exactly the same. Now what we can do on the second one is put in some animation. So we might want to say, okay, the animation for this, we'll move it on a bit, so it changes the position. Okay, come again, duplicate it, and we've got 3 frames the same. So again we'll move it on, moving a bit further over, and then duplicate. And you can move it on a bit further over here. If you press this play button here, what that can do, that'll play through the frames. You can see there's a bit of animation where the car image moves. Okay, and then that gives you, on the success criteria, that gives you an advertising banner that has some form of user interaction and combines text and graphics. Okay, so that's a merit level. Now what we need to do, you'll notice on the success criteria as well, one of the tasks that it's got to do is to be optimized and saved in a suitable format. Okay. There's a distinction, optimized for use on the web, okay, down the bottom there. So in order to do that, what we need to do is basically we have to change the file format, and what we want to do on this drop down menu, we want to animate a GIF. Okay, that basically means that the animation will work on it when we export it. So we choose that file format, go over to File, Export Wizard, sorry, just Export. And we might call it animated banner. Save that.